गिरने से डरता है क्यों, मरने से डरता है क्यों, ठोकर क्यों जब तक न खाएगा, पास किसी गम को न जब तक बुलाएगा, जिंदगी है चीज क्या नहीं जान पाएगा, रोता हुआ आया है रोता चला जाएगा। भाई जरा देख के चलो, आगे ही नहीं पीछे भी, दाएं ही नहीं बाएं भी, ऊपर ही नहीं नीचे भी। भाई
April 28 World Day for Safety and Health at Workplace. Started 2003 this day, April 28, to observe this so that we are aware of the requirement in workplace so that harms do not take place, injuries do not take place, health does not suffer of the employee. Every employer, every industry, every office is required to implement certain rules and regulations, physical maybe, mostly environmental, climatic, so that the safety of his employees are maintained. Employees do not have bad health following long periods of maybe work. There are rules, regulations, laws and bylaws to operate, to govern all this. International Labour Organization is the one who monitors all over the world. Every country has its own type of law. We have got our law, judicial section, all right. Labour law. We do not have separate Workmen's Compensation Act in Nepal. In other countries there is a thing called Workmen's Compensation Act. If that happens, if there is injury, then the case is gone to the court, will go to the court, doctor has to certify it. Occupational health it is called. It comes under community medicine, this occupational health, to prevention. And if there is injury, if there is damage, then especially a medical legal doctor has to examine with help from the surgeon or medical specialist or orthopedic specialist, whoever is concerned, or what part this person had got damaged, and based upon that report it will go to the court. Or there are bodies, you have to, this sufferer has to go to the committee to submit, and then the committee will decide what to do with this. They will award a compensation or they will decide, and this compensation in terms of money, pecuniary compensation, are based upon what is the part that is disabled, how many days, or is it permanent or temporary, and what is the age of the person, how many more years he would have worked if this would not have happened. So there are certain sections, certain conditions which specify, which helps to decide the compensation. But before that, let us all be aware. Now there are electricity hazards which are quite common. You see in Nepal, we read about fire has taken place, or there has been fire at night due to some faulty electrical connections and things like that. Also another is fire hazard, okay, which is common. Then people fall from buildings. Sometimes in hospital, there is a case today reported in one of the medical colleges. A patient, he just jumped out 4th or 5th floor of the building where he was being treated. So is that a workers' compensation? No, it is not a workers' compensation, but safety has to be ensured in hospital so that this does not happen frequently. Patients should not be jumping out of the windows. So that is another example to show that safety at workplace or safety at the business site becomes important. Alright, so let us try to remember this, and then there are laws and bylaws which govern this. In Nepal we have got the act which is called the Labour Act. It comes under it. and it also specifies, of course the child labor is also involved here, but this one is mainly about occupational hazard at workplace, and if there is a damage, okay, and then again, as I said, the compensation has to be worked out. But before that, let us all try to, when we go to your office, when you go to your office, try to maintain your posture, maintain your breathing, and take a break frequently. Don't drink too much coffee or you say tea and things like that, or caffeinated drinks. Also that there is sometimes a bad relation or not a very good relation between the employees. The employer has to see all this, all right. So that will prevent, or the World Day for Health and Safety at Work becomes more pertinent. ए भाई जरा देख के चलो. हाँ, ए भाई जरा देख के चलो. That song I put in the beginning, Raj Kapoor song. I think it kind of denotes you need to be beware, you need to take care. देख के चलना, ए भाई काम जब कर रहे हो तो देख के चलना, सब संभालना, सब चीज ठीक ठाक करके रखना. So that is one. Second is I have tried to put as many paintings as possible of Nepali painters. You know, Manoj Babu Mishra is very famous. Many of his paintings, and also there is somebody called Dangol, and also there are others. The names are not mentioned to make this matter, this video maybe more lively. Take care, be safe, thank you.